What's up, guys? We're gonna start another Let's Play here. I know I haven't finished my Skyrim one yet, but it'll come. And I'm gonna start a Let's Play on a Final Fantasy game. This is Final Fantasy IX. And we are going into the Spider Forest, or the Forgotten Forest, or the Evil Forest. I'm sorry, Evil Forest. It's been a while since I played this game. I'm playing it on PS emulator, so I will not be using save states. Oh, and there's my first battle. I'll be uploading these 2 or 3 at a time. Well, I'll be uploading these in probably 15 to 20 minute intervals. And I'm going to be pounding through the dialogue and just telling you pretty much what the dialogue's saying. Because if you're like me, I can't stand listening to a motherfucker talk or somebody read the dialogue of the Final Fantasy game. And I've pretty much beaten this game a few times. But there's going to be parts where it's really edgy since it's been at least 2003 since I played this game. But this is by far my favorite Final Fantasy, mainly because it's one of those Final Fantasies I don't play regularly. Like, I beat Final Fantasy VII a bunch of times going through it when I was a kid. Like, I remember falling asleep to it on the, on like long weekends and stuff. And it was a big bunch of fun. This is a game I actually didn't like the first time I played it. Let's go ahead and tell you a kind of a little neat story with this game. Me and my, Christmas time. Every time Christmas time rolls around, that we usually just ask for what we wanted to get when we were kids. My parents didn't want to take chances or do guesswork. They say, it's like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, well, I want Final Fantasy IX. And this is the game we got for Christmas, but we kind of went underhanded. We actually, we knew it was under the tree. And with it being under the tree, we figured out which one it was just by the size. They didn't take too much care of actually showing which one it was wrapped under. So we ended up unwrapping it and playing it, and we went and got another jewel case that was the same size. So we had Final Fantasy VIII, and we actually rewrapped Final Fantasy VIII in place of it. And they never really knew the difference. So we ended up playing the game well before Christmas. I mean, that was back in the day when Christmas actually meant a great deal to me. Right here you see he's turning into the trance, which is like the limit breaks of this game. I don't remember if Final Fantasy VI had limit breaks. Alright, let's use free energy. He has no sword art yet, so let's go and attack. I'm actually playing with an Xbox 360 controller, so anybody's actually wondering. So I'm using the analog sticks, so you might see me navigate the menus a little bad. Alright, let's use free energy again. Should be an easy one. You notice how I got to use 2 trances there? There we go, and that boss is done. Trances, depending on how strong they are, they can last anywhere from 2 to 4 turns. Zidane's trance generally lasts a couple turns, just like you've seen right there. Whoa! There we go. Let me go, help me! Alright, I know if it cured me or not. If it doesn't cure me, I'm going to use a potion right here. It didn't cure me. Alright. Seems pretty effective. Alright, he's going to slowly take BB's health. So he can't do... So we got to keep curing BB, so he didn't die off on us. There we go. So I'm gonna leave Zidane as the dictator of healing Vivi. Since Vivi can take another hit, I'm just going to attack on this one. Since Steiner generally has a better the better physical attack, I'm sure. Yeah, he does almost 10 more damage. And Vivi's always going to cast fire when he's doing that, so just wait on it. Alright, he didn't take Vivi's health, so we're just going to go ahead and slam him again with 2 physicals. One thing I really like about the main character of Zidane is he doesn't have the cliche sword. We're winning here. Oh damn, that was easy as shit. I thought the battle was last way longer than that. Oh, there we go. Poisoned. So now we gotta go through the damn boat scenes. Alright. But now you have, I think that's Blank. He's basically giving Vivi a potion, which is like basically an antibody, help him get rid of the plant poison. What they basically did is get poisoned. Steiner's going to get the same potion here, and they're both going to be back to full health. So nothing really bad happened to them. Yeah, Steiner's trying to go the wrong way. No, buddy. You go into the little jail cell closet. There we go. Take that medicine, boy. Not bad. Now, Zidane has to convince Boku here, which is his leader of the bandits here, of the thieves that were trying to kidnap the princess. I actually skipped the first part of the game, mainly because of actually there's something in there I need to pick up. So we can go back in there. I skipped the first part of the game because, unlike a lot of games, Final Fantasy tends to have some very boring beginnings. Let's go up and around. I try to skip these active time things. Let's talk to Blank. Alright, let's go talk to Vivi. Oh, I guess we should introduce the characters. Oh. 116 gil. There's also a chest right here. An ether. Vivi. Vivi is a black mage, and he is the black mage of the game. One thing I like about Final Fantasy IX is the black mage pretty much is responsible for all magic. Like your main character, Zidane, is a thief. He's a character I usually like to play in like Dungeons and Dragons. Zidane is your black mage. Garrett's your white mage. Let's go see if we can talk to Steiner. Oh, he's pretty down. Oh, okay. We're eventually going to have to fight Baku to having a cloud-like flashback to be to disrobe from the group of thieves because he wants to go save Garnet, aka Dagger, which is the girl right here in white. I kind of keep forgetting not everybody's played this game a million times, so I'm going to explain it the best as I can. See, this is Marcus right here, and I just jumped over. So we still got to save. We got to save Dagger. Okay. So now we got to go talk to the boss. The South boss. This actual fight right here coming up with the boss is it's rather hard. You can pretty much steal something good from him. See if we can get anything here. Here he is. He's over sleeping. And you're telling him that you're leaving, you're going to go find him. He says you got to do a rite of passage, which means you got to beat him in one-on-one combat to leave the guild. It's kind of like one of those old fucking 50 biker things. Oh, you want to leave? You're going to be a part of us forever. That kind of deal. Let's open this treasure chest to receive the potion. Alright. I don't remember what you can steal from this dude. I know you can steal something from him. So I'm gonna try a couple rounds of stealing. But I remember very vividly that this is actually a hard fight. So I'm not going to go all out. Because anything you can steal this early in the game, generally you can probably buy just a little bit later on. Let's just give a couple good rounds of stealing. There. See, we lucked out. He actually fell on his first time. We stole a high potion. We've done else. That's good money. High potions heal like I think 750 on this game. Boom. We did 30 damage. Couldn't steal anything. Let's did 30 damage there on the elbow attack. The old on his slash attacks he does 30, so I can survive 2 more of them. I don't know if he gets any kind of ATB advantage on me. So I'm just going to go ahead and heal right here. See, he fell again. I probably should have stole. But now I know I can take, probably, he does 30 every time. That's at least 4 turns, maybe 5 turns now. Let's give it another go at the steel. Iron sword, that's what we're looking for. So we're just going to go and start pummeling him now. If you notice, I have the cursor on memory. There's a reason for that. The reason I have it on memory is because later on in the battles, you want to use the same thing over and over again. Like say, ooh, that's a 32. I gotta heal on the next. I gotta heal on this next one. There we go. Oh, you failed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That means I'm gonna get the heal. There we go. I love this kind of aspect of Final Fantasy. This whole like methodical, cerebral, like turn-based. I love turn-based games. Oh no! See, there's where memory gets you. Wasted a potion, but it doesn't really matter. All right. That. All right. We should be able to hold the A button all the way home from here. I don't know how much health this guy has. That was a 40 spot. See, like right now I'm skeptical. Like, yeah, I'm just going to heal again just to be on the safe side. I'm worried about him getting 2 turns to my 1. It seems like there's always a 2 turn to your 1 somewhere in the boss. There's like where the ATB just goes positive on yours at least once. See, he fell again. Oh, see, I wasted 2 potions there. Alright, you win. So now we have pretty much broke off with the Thieves Guild to go save this girl. I'll be damned. Bravo, kid. Alright. Now we gotta get Steiner. And BB. Come on, Rusty. Aren't you a little old to be playing with it all? Basically criticizing Steiner. Steiner has no part of it. He's calling Zidane a thief. And Zidane is giving him funny retort by telling him he rusts a lot and his armor's rusty. And they should go find the princess. And Steiner says he'll play along with him until he has the chance to turn him in. So that's the pretty much conversation of there. Let's go back in there and get that chest. Another ether. Those are good. Those are good money. They're also good for your mages. Okay, go back up. Go get BB. You could talk to Marcus. VV is unaware of his combat abilities. See, he was gifted with that fire magic from his grandfather, and he doesn't know his full potential. And what Steiner just hinted on is him using a magic sword, which gives you another magic attack, which is good for the plant monsters that you're going to be fighting soon. I kind of like the beginning of this game because I really consider this the beginning of the game, mainly because of it's the first time you actually get to level up and stuff. It gives you some more medicine. Blank's medicine. See, we got another thing we gotta go back and get. There's another chest. Leather hat. Alright. I think this is our first chance we can actually go ahead and do some equipping. Broadsword is beast killer, so we're gonna keep that on for a while. Leather hat. There's fire. Wrist. I'll put that on. That's the one thing about stealing items too. Like I stole the sword, but by the time I get the ability points to use it, I'll most likely go ahead and be neck deep into the ability to buy it. I guess that saved me the money from buying it. Now you're gonna see the dramatic increase. Like in these kind of battles, I just don't even use VV. Like between Steiner and Zidane, they'll finish most of this stuff off with a couple hits. Just blaze on through the battle. So you can take your time to level up here, which I'm not probably going to do. Mainly because I'm not going to do that on camera. I'll do most of my power leveling off camera. Sometimes there's active time events you see right there. You actually have to watch them. What I am doing is I'm going to show the battles I get into while exploring the area though. I don't want you to, like, you see a lot of people like just cut stuff off. I ain't trying to do that at all. Alright, see, this is a battle I might use VV. The reason I'd probably use VV's magic here and in a normal setting is because I know for a fact that there's a little pawn up here that will heal everything, like a tent. It's supposed to be so you can just level up and stack your characters. Also has a save point which will be using in case I underestimate the boss character up here, which I doubt I will. Like I said, I overestimate everything, so I try my hardest just in case shit goes down. I love the character design of this game as well. Like right here, you see the Mog drinking out of it. He's a save point as well. I love the character design of it. That's what made me actually fall in love with this game. No sign of any monsters. This is like the Resident Evil save room. Spring. See right here. Here's one where you can't skip. Do as I say, not as I do. See, they're fixing the ship, but let's go and heal. Let's go and get our first save down. It's actually my third save, but it's the first one you see on the Let's Play. I'm not using the quick saves on the PC, and I'm not going for Excalibur 2, so it's all gravy. You're gonna see a cutscene up here. Here it is. The evil forest. Alright. As always, I'm going to try a couple rounds of stealing with Zidane because this game is actually designed... You want to steal a lot with Zidane, mainly because of a power he has later on in the Let's Play, where it gets to the point where we actually can do things such as like fight Ozma and stuff, you need to have thievery up there. Black magic, sword magic. Steel. Fire sword. That does great damage. See, like there, that's that memory cursor. He's gonna hit Paula, and I think this can put somebody to sleep. No, it's darkness. Stole eye drops. If I remember correctly, darkness hardly ever works in a Final Fantasy game. They continue to put it in. So magic always has a 100% chance of hitting. So these magic attacks won't be affected by darkness, and stealing factors in on another effect as well. Alright, so he's going to throw his first attack on us now. Whew, that was a biggie. Couldn't steal anything. So I need to heal with Zidane. Or blank if he gives it to me. Oh no. See, he's picking on Zidane over there. See, Steiner. I don't know if Steiner's got another one of the sword bashes into him. He wasted a potion. Yes, he does. Use that. Please don't hit Zidane. Oh! Oh, and it killed him. So Zidane's done. Well, Zidane just doesn't get the ability points. I don't think he can get experience from bosses. No, you don't. Oh, didn't waste a Phoenix down. I wonder if it picks him up though. You might not be able to see every little part of the Let's Play, because I'm gonna cut out huge talking scenes and just fill you in, because the real meat and potatoes of Final Fantasy Let's Play is the action sequences. Come on, Blank, let's get this shit rolling, son. That should be good enough in case we get into a couple fights. These monsters are super easy though, so it doesn't really matter. And potions, they become irrelevant rather quickly. And here's the first fight. Oop. If you really wanted to, you could sit here and beat these monsters over and over again. I think you actually can steal a potion from them. I'll actually go ahead and check right here for you. But Steiner's completely out of magic power. We gotta remember that. Alright, so we'll pick him. Let's see how much this darkness affects. Let's see. Stole ore. Or you can learn something off of. I think. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cure at least Zidane. I mean Steiner of his darkness after the next battle. Let's do it to defend with VV. $26. Alright. That battle's over with. There was two of them there. So we gotta find another battle. I'm gonna go ahead and waste Steiner's first turn with a eye drop. go. Vivi's gonna cast his magic, and we're gonna do a steal, and we're gonna finish the guy off. I should have stole with Zidane instead of Blank, but you know, you live and you learn. Also, Vivi, if you press your right bumper, you can dual cast something. Yeah, you can steal potions from him as well. Yeah. That way, if you want to keep fighting them, there's the ability to just constantly just stay fighting these guys. Because I've gained 3 potions already. Let's go and use one of these potions. She's 2 of them. Oh shit! I used what I earned back. See if that ore should learn Vivi something. No. Okay. I don't know if you gotta fight anything else. There you go. Something's wrong. Here comes a fucking cutscene. This is a cool cutscene. Look at this. Look at the little roses. It's cute. Something's petrifying the forest. Run! See, this is my lack of experience. I used those 3 potions, and I didn't really need to. Huh. Oh no! That's some quick reflexes. Oh no. Here's our new party. But the potions aren't going to be too big of a deal. Because we do have a tent. Maybe a couple tents. We also have we have a white mage now. Which could get us through a good deal. Conserve potions and stuff. Damn it, that idiot. Yeah, I think we're going to go back to the full magic power here. Oh, excuse me. Alright, Steiner wants to take her back to Alexandra Castle. They want to go to Limbium. I forgot the name of it. I have to wait till I see the word again. Basically the flying castle city to see their Uncle Sid. So we have 2 different agendas here, and we're got to pretty much coexist right now. And we're going to soon end this first video. This is going to be the evil forest, and the second video is going to be the ice cavern. Garnet or Dagger pretty much wants to go with them. The only person goes is Steiner, and Steiner eventually comes around when he realizes he gets sold out. But Steiner's a really good member of your party. Steiner's one of my favorite characters on this game. I love the characters on this game. You got Freya, Steiner, Quinta, Eco. You have the assassin that follows you. You escaped the evil forest. Teach me. This right here is like a tutorial section. Nothing. Go and skip that trash. Tutorials suck. Alright, he's telling me if I can press the square button, which is X on the Xbox controller. Let's roll. That I can come to the save point. Who goes there? Princess, wait! And we've made it to the world map. That's what the save point looks like. Let's go ahead and save. Put a save down. And that's the first leg of our journey, guys. I'll see you next time in the ice cavern. Peace.